We are Suneses Energy Limited, world-class solution provider who specialize in digital transmission solutions and hydrocarbon accounting solutions. We provide this to the oil and gas industry, though we are going into other territories as well. What we're about to talk about today is hydrocarbon accounting and fiscal metering. Why we call it that way is that they are linked. Because without metering, you can't be talk about hydrocarbon accounting. So what does that simply mean? It simply means how you track, manage, and actually operate your hydrocarbon accounting measurement and point of sale numbers. Normally, when you produce the oil, you compensate for temperature and pressure because you are taking from an ambient condition to a standard condition, which you call a stock tank condition. And doing that means that there are big influence of temperature and pressure. In the measurement in the oil and gas industry, it's not typical the conventional measurement where 1 + 1 is 2. And in this training, we go through that route to be able to tell you what you need to do to actually go through what you need to do. Then the other areas we equally look about is the allocation. Because when you are producing from different components or different assets into a common trunk line, we need to apportion them back, which we call allocation, based on the fiscalized volume to each of the contributors or owners, as the case may be. Owners could be the equity owners or the partners, as the case may be. While doing that, you need to back allocate to be able to reconcile the allocated volume, or what we call the theoretical volume, to the fiscalized volume. So doing that ensures that we need to go through different types of allocation. What are different types of allocation we normally look at? We look at equity-based allocation, proportional-based allocation, allocation by difference, uncertainty-based allocation. There are a lot of allocation process or value-based allocation. These are concepts that we deal with when we come to the course. And of course, you can look at it from the field-wide or as the fiscalized point. Then the other point we call it take into account is the agreement. Very, very important, because the agreement or the contract you have will drive what you do at the operational phase. And when you have a typical agreement, we go as far as looking at arbitration. When you have issues, how do you deal with it? For a businessman, nobody wants to go to the length and breadth of litigation. So how do you frame that? What are the components you need to have in such agreement or in such clause? We walk you through all that. And how you manage your stakeholders, we walk you through all that. And that has been tested and proven over time. So when you do that, you will see that the value you get in terms of benefit outweighs whatever you want to spend for a course of this nature. Because the reality is that you are paid for what you allocated and not what you actually measured. So this needs to be done consciously and in a streamlined way, which is what we talk about in this course. And when you come, you are not only listening to the facilitator, which of course are seasoned, but you have opportunity of hearing what other assets are doing, and you share knowledge. And at the end of it, you come up with what we call the best practice. What we are talking about is something that we have done to a lot of operators, and we have identified a lot of benefits. So coming to a course of this nature give you best value for your asset, because at the end of it, your allocation will be better. So this is a snapshot of why you need to come to a training of this nature.